You're sitting with your phone, scrolling through your feed, and boom, a news story. Scientists have discovered a pill that makes you 20 years younger in a week. Or a post, someone spotted a UFO in the next town and there's video proof. Maybe you get a message that the local store is giving away free food, but only today. Your heart skips a beat and your finger hovers over the share button. But hold on, what's actually true? What if none of it is? Welcome to a world where fakes are everywhere, like weeds in a garden, and rooting them out isn't easy. But don't panic. Let's figure out how to navigate this chaos without losing your mind. Fakes aren't new. People have always lied. Back in the day, they gossiped about witches stealing kids or dragons burning villages. Some forged letters from kings to seize power. But the internet has made lies global. One post can reach millions in an hour. Remember the 2016 story about a pizzeria in Washington? A wild theory spread online that kids were being held in the basement for some creepy rituals. It sounded like a cheap horror flick, but one guy believed it, grabbed a gun, and went to save the kids. There was no basement, no kids either. The fake spread because people craved a sensational story. Emotions are the fuel for lies. They make us believe without checking. Why do we fall for nonsense? Our brains are lazy. They love simple answers. The world is messy and confusing, and digging into it feels like trekking through a jungle without a map. It's easier to believe all troubles come from a secret government or aliens than to untangle economics, politics, or science. This is called cognitive bias. We seek confirmation of our fears or hopes, even when facts scream otherwise. Think about it. You've clicked on headlines like, "Urgent, the truth they hid." It's a trap. Those headlines aren't about truth. They're bait to get your click and show you ads. And suddenly, you're reading about a conspiracy with zero proof. Imagine this. You see a post claiming poisonous spiders are crawling into homes in your city. Creepy, right? You want to forward it to everyone and check your shoes. But wait, let's think. Who posted this? Some blogger with 5 followers or a reputable news outlet? Is there a link to an official source like your local health department's website? If not, that's a red flag. Fakes thrive on emotions, fear, anger, shock. They want you to panic, not think. In 2020, a rumor spread online that face masks were useless or even harmful. People shared articles with proof. But dig deeper, and the proof was either outdated studies or claims from some nameless doctor. Meanwhile, official data from the World Health Organization said masks worked. Checking means finding the source, a university website, an official report, or scientific data. If there's none, it's just words. Checking everything sounds like a full-time job, but here's a simple trick. Ask 3 questions. Who wrote this? Why? And where's the proof? Say you see an article claiming a new superfood cures cancer, diabetes, and aging. Who's the author? If it's an ad for a store selling that product, be skeptical. Why are they writing? If the goal is to sell you something, stay alert. And the proof. If they offer testimonials like Marina, 45, lost 20 kilos, instead of studies, it's not evidence, it's manipulation. These 3 questions are your shield. They take little time, but save you from tons of fakes. Sometimes fakes hide in the mundane. Your aunt sends a group chat message, "Don't drink tap water, it's full of microbes." You start worrying, but then you find out it's a 5-year-old story from another city. These rumors are dangerous because they feel close to home. To avoid falling for them, check the date and place. If the news is vague, somewhere, recently, that's a warning sign. In 2019, a WhatsApp message claimed an epidemic started in one city due to contaminated water. People stockpiled bottled water until it was debunked. A quick check on the local government's website could have saved nerves and cash.
Social media is a fake factory. Why? Because anyone can post anything. In 2023, a rumor spread in one country that the government was secretly chipping people through injections. It started with an anonymous post, then got amplified with facts from shady blogs, and snowballed. People protested, but no chips were ever found. Social media loves viral stories. More likes and shares mean the lie spreads further. So if you see something shocking, don't rush to share. Take a minute. Check. Maybe someone's just chasing clout. In 2022, a video went viral claiming to show a UFO over a city. Thousands of views, tons of comments. But someone noticed it looked like a scene from an old sci-fi movie. A reverse image search confirmed. It was fake. What about photos and videos? They don't lie, right? Wrong. Remember that video of a lion hugging a human? Heartwarming, but often staged or edited. With Photoshop and AI, anyone can fake proof of anything. In 2022, images from a supposed war zone circulated online. People cried over ruined homes. Then it turned out they were screenshots from a video game. How do you check? Look for the original. Tools like Google Images or TinEye can trace where a picture came from. If it only appears in one post with no source, it's likely fake. Another tip, check details. If the photo shows summer, but the news is about winter, something's off. In 2024, a video surfaced of a politician allegedly admitting to corruption. Thousands of views, outrage everywhere. But experts noticed the lip movements were unnatural, the voice slightly off. It was a deepfake. How to protect yourself? Watch for odd backgrounds, unnatural expressions, or mismatched audio, and check if major news outlets are reporting it. Let's be real. Checking everything is exhausting. Sometimes you just want to believe. That's where your inner skeptic comes in. Skepticism doesn't mean distrusting everyone. It means asking questions. In 2018, during an election in one country, fake posts claimed a candidate was tied to crime. They had photos, documents, and testimonies. People bought it because it looked legit, but it was a paid smear campaign. How do you protect yourself? Look at who's behind the info. Anonymous accounts or sketchy websites? Don't trust them. If it's from a major outlet, check if they link to a primary source. Sometimes fakes aren't malicious, just mistakes. Your friend sends a message that the local store is giving away free stuff. They're not lying. They genuinely believe it. But check, and you'll find the sale ended a month ago. These errors spread fast and can cause trouble. In 2021, a rumor in one city claimed the local hospital ran out of medicine. Panic ensued until the hospital debunked it. A quick call could have cleared things up. So even if the news comes from someone close, verify it. How do you train your skepticism? Start small. See a shocking post? Don't hit share. Open a search engine. Type the keywords and add debunk or fake. Often you'll find a fact check on the first page. Fact-checking websites are your allies. Also read different sources. If a story only appears in one place and others are silent, that's a red flag. In 2020, a story spread that a company was adding harmful chemicals to products. People who disliked the company shared it eagerly, but those who checked found the data came from a debunked study from a decade ago. What about news outlets? Even big ones mess up or exaggerate. In 2019, a respected outlet claimed scientists found a way to stop aging. Sounds amazing. But the original study only mentioned early tests on mice. No elixir of youth existed. The journalists just spiced up the headline. So find the source. If a story cites a study, look it up. Most are publicly available. No links? That's a warning. And don't trust phrases like scientists proved. Who are these scientists? Where's their data? Some fakes are part of bigger schemes. In 2017, one country saw rumors that immigrants were committing crimes left and right. Posts looked convincing, stats, eyewitness stories, but checks revealed fake numbers and made-up accounts. It was a campaign to turn people against immigrants. These schemes are dangerous because they play on fear. To avoid them, ask who's publishing and who benefits. If a story hits your emotions hard, pause and think.
But it's not all doom and gloom. You can learn to filter information.
In 2022, a news story claimed a city banned meat sales due to an ecological disaster. People panicked, hoarding food. But those who checked found a debunk on the city's website. A quick search saved stress. Another case, in 2023, a video supposedly showed a weird creature in a forest. Thousands of shares, endless comments. But someone noticed it was footage from a TV documentary. A reverse image search confirmed fake. To stay sane, find balance. Don't become a paranoid cynic who trusts no one, but don't swallow everything either. Think of the boy who cried wolf. He shouted so often that no one believed him when wolves actually came. The internet's like that boy, screaming daily. Your job is to pause and not chase every cry. If a story sounds too wild, it probably is. In 2021, a WhatsApp message claimed a city was giving away free apartments. People called City Hall, formed lines. It was a prank by a blogger. A quick check could have saved time. Another trap is our own beliefs. If you dislike a company, you'll jump at a story that they're doing something awful. It's called confirmation bias. In 2020, a news story claimed a big company tested products on animals. People who already hated the firm shared it fast. But checks showed the data was old, and the company stopped those tests 5 years earlier. To avoid this, read things that challenge your views. It's like a cold shower, unpleasant but sobering. Sometimes fakes hide in small things. In 2022, a parents' chat spread a rumor that a local school canceled classes due to a gas leak. Parents rushed to pick up kids until the school debunked it. Someone misread a notice about routine maintenance. These mistakes seem harmless but can spark chaos. So if a story hits close to home, school, work, health, check the official source. Call the school, visit the hospital's website, or look at government pages. How else to protect yourself? Learn to spot manipulation. Fakes often use emotional language. Words like shock, scandal, or urgent are red flags. In 2023, a rumor in one country claimed a factory was poisoning the air. Posts screamed, "Save our kids," and "the truth they hide." But journalists found the factory's emissions were normal, and a competitor started the rumor. If a text shouts instead of explains, be wary. Tech makes things trickier. AI can now create deepfakes, videos where people say things they never said. In 2024, a video showed a famous person calling for protests. Thousands of views, tons of outrage. But experts spotted unnatural lip movements and a slightly off voice. It was a deepfake. How to defend yourself? Look for odd backgrounds, weird expressions, or missing originals in trusted sources, and check if major outlets reported. If you fall for a fake, don't beat yourself up. Even smart people slip. In 2020, my friend, a brainy woman with 2 degrees, sent me an article claiming a country banned coffee because it causes cancer. I checked. It was a fake based on an unconfirmed old study. She was embarrassed, but I said, no big deal. Now you know. Mistakes aren't the end. They're lessons. If you spread a fake, fix it. Share a correction with verified info. To avoid drowning in information, build habits. Spend 5 minutes a day checking one important story, or follow a few trusted sources, not bloggers, but outlets with a solid reputation. Discuss news with friends, but don't just forward. Analyze. Hear this? What's your take? A fresh perspective can catch what you missed. In 2023, a friend told me about a news story that a new fish species glowing in the dark was found in our city. We laughed, but checked. It was a fake for an aquarium ad. We both figured it out faster.
Fakes can be funny, but sometimes dangerous. In 2021, a city rumor claimed tap water was contaminated. People stopped drinking it, bought bottled water, until authorities debunked it. The rumor was spread to sell water filters. These fakes hit your wallet and nerves. If a story sparks panic, dig deeper. Someone's likely profiting. Another example, in 2022, a news story claimed a country banned apple imports due to toxins. People stopped buying apples, farmers lost money. It was a fake by competitors. A check on the customs service website would have cleared it up. If a story involves food, health, or money, seek official data. Fakes often pose as science. In 2023, an article claimed a new vitamin guaranteed protection from all diseases. People bought supplements until scientists said it was nonsense based on an unproven study. How to protect yourself? Find original studies. If an article cites scientists but lacks links to their work, it's fake. Real science welcomes scrutiny. Sites like PubMed or Google Scholar are your friends. Sometimes fakes are for laughs. In 2022, a post claimed a city banned red sneakers because they attract lightning. People laughed, shared, but some believed. It was a prank, but it shows how easily we're fooled. If a story sounds absurd, check if it's a joke. Sometimes humor hides ads or clickbait. Another trap is too good to be true news. In 2024, a WhatsApp message claimed a city was giving away free electric cars. People called City Hall, filed applications. It was a scam to collect personal data. If something sounds like a fairy tale, it probably is. Check the source. If it's not an official site or reputable outlet, don't trust it. Fakes love fear. In 2023, a rumor in one country claimed stores sold tainted food. People stopped buying vegetables until authorities proved it was false. Competitors started the rumor to hurt the market. If a story sparks panic, ask who benefits. The answer's often obvious. To thrive in a fake-filled world, train your brain. Start small. Check one story a day. It'll become a habit. In 2022, I fell for a fake about a new law banning social media without registration. It sounded plausible, but I checked and found a debunk on a government site. Now I always ask, where's the proof? It saves me. Fakes can creep into daily life. In 2024, a rumor claimed a local park was closing due to dangerous animals. People stopped going until the city debunked it. Someone misread a park cleanup notice. These rumors seem harmless, but can disrupt plans. A quick check on the park's website would have saved the day. Another case, in 2023, a news story claimed a city banned coffee over harmful additives. People ditched coffee until it was debunked as a tea ad. If a story sounds off, check official sources. It takes a minute, but spares you stress. Fakes can also exploit trust in authority. In 2024, a post claimed a new tax would hit small businesses. People panicked, but it was a distortion of a proposed law that never passed. Checking the government's website cleared it up. If a story claims new rules, verify with the source. Sometimes fakes target your community. In 2023, a rumor spread that a local festival was canceled due to safety concerns. People stopped buying tickets until organizers confirmed it was fake, spread to hurt sales. A call to the organizers would have settled it. If a story hits your town, check local sources. And one more thing, don't let fakes ruin your life. They're designed to make you scared, angry, or helpless, but you're smarter than that. Living in a world of fakes is like walking a minefield. Know where to step, and you'll make it through. Ask questions, check facts, trust but verify. The truth is out there, you just have to find it. For now, keep your head cool and don't believe everything online. Even this article. Check me.